How's it gaming? I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome back to Reunion and Turnabout. We are still looking for Pearl. Oh hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday, the, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is right. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. Oh my gosh. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, yeah, you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it? Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? I just stopped mid-sentence. Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Oh, eeny meeny. You're an idiot. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose this village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Oh, whoops, that was Phoenix. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked him about him, like, yesterday, too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was, "Don't flash back, we just saw it." You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? And then she bites her hat. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. That was it. Thanks. That was, like, maybe 10 minutes ago. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? I guess that's... Oh, can I present anything? The newspaper clipping? Like, I'm really sorry about... And I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it. Who said anything about giving this to you? Same thing for... Oh, there we go. Wow, it's a Magatama! I can't believe you know what that is. Aw, you shouldn't have. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. That should be my line. Though she knows about it is pretty crazy. Alright, I guess... Move along like I know you do. Is there anything else around here? Oh, you know what? I didn't look at the folding screen. They mentioned it. I did already, but now that I know it's a little bit... Oh yeah, I didn't look at anything around here. There's blood and every... Okay, yeah, okay. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Slide. Whoops. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. All this looks quite old. This seems to be some sort of... I can't read it. There we go. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Oh, the bullet hole. About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Another way for you to know that, like, you're doing the right thing, obviously if you collect evidence, but also if, like, a character leaves, ending the scene, basically, is a good way to know that you're doing something right. Alright, please tell Maya I say hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Alright, we've been everywhere, but seeing how we were able to get Morgan to leave, I'm assuming that means something else is kind of triggered. There we go. So we're looking for Pearl. There you are! I have a Magatama for you. Ah! You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. I'm pretty sure... I want to try to talk to her, but I'm pretty sure if you talk to her at all, she just runs away. Ah! And there she goes. Huh? If only I had something that would catch her interest. Maybe then she'd talk to me. Let's move, and then I guess go back. Maybe she'll be back. But yeah, we have to present the Magatama to her. There she is. There we go. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh, apparently you made a cry. Ugh, I'm in trouble now. Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I, worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. I'm in your camp, Pearl. I also ship Maya and Phoenix. We are on the same team. What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I am so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, we aren't. Things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Awesome. I guess that means we can talk to her. Pearl! Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. She's so ridiculous. Where in the world did you get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Kurine technique. I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? Actually, how old is Pearl? Oh, there we go. 8. I guess an 8-year-old would know what a lawyer is, at least kind of get the concept of it. Has heard of it before, maybe. I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. She certainly doesn't. My goodness, she's a naive little kid. So what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Sure. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one, too. I'm not laughing in a refined... I don't even know how to do that. Ha 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 ha! I don't know how laughing in a refined manner as an 8-year-old little girl would be like for me, so... Black key, an old steel key, a green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute just to call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Yes, spiritual energy. Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. And congratulations, you straight up get an item like as if this was an RPG. We get a super cool new ability, which was introduced in this one, but it's actually in a couple of the Phoenix Wright games, and we'll hopefully see it, I think, like right here. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? Do you have anything else? The victim, because she's pretending she doesn't know Dr. Gray. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. Ah! Oh my. Ah, what is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. What is this, Persona? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick. Psych locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psych lock thing a try. So, I guess, I don't know what was like complaints, but I think it was the idea that the investigation portions of the game don't have like fun puzzle solving things. The Magatama thing is a way for you to have like little interrogations, I guess, the way you do during the trial bits. So it's kind of neat. And you do have a life bar. You can't die. You can't like get game over this part. You just kind of get kicked out of the psych lock minigame. But I do like how they added this. It adds a little bit of puzzle solving to the part of the game that's usually just very story-based, very, very linear. The victim. Eeny meeny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eeny and Dr. Gray. Badge, guide map, the Magatama, newspaper clipping 1. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice. That's nothing to do with it. Folder screen. And black key. Okay, so it looks like we actually don't have the proof that we need. And just like Pearl said, I need to have the courage to stop. So you could easily get into one of these areas and not have what you need, which kind of, again, adds that like puzzle element. So I'm going to back off, and I'm going to look around first to make sure. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. I don't know if there's anyone else to talk to, though. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, Gumshoe.
Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be your lawyer, I bet.
Yes.
Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid.
Pearl's like, no.
I'm not scary. Honest.
Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked the kids.
Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol.
Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her something that dangerous?
Oh, sorry.
Jeez, man. Alright, we got some stuff talked about. That's good. What about Maya and the charges against her?
I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces.
You've got proof?
Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow.
He must be talking about Lana. Actually, speaking of Lana... I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see what they were either. Lana's hot pictures. Whoa, Phoenix. I wonder what her camera captured.
Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it.
What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray.
The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it.
He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big.
It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal?
A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have had a copy to the office. Sorry, I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. I'll show him in a second. We still have one more thing to talk about. About Maya's trial tomorrow.
I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2?
Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it.
Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma.
What? Von Karma? Who was the prosecutor for the kind of penultimate case in the first game. Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Yeah, he was a prick. Also, he's in jail now. Wait a sec, but didn't Von Karma stand trial and...
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma?
Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about.
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents.
Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh, still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Oh no, he's gone. Who is it? It's a weird thing in this game that they talk about Edgeworth a little bit, but like, I don't know, they act all weird about it. It's hard to explain. This is one of the reasons why I really suggest you watch or play the first game, because a lot of the stuff is, you know, obviously continuing on from that. What are we going to show him? The newspaper clipping. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and...
Hey, it's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit.
14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you.
Alright, thanks. And we got newspaper clipping 2. Mimi Meanie, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. And we know that last name is similar to Ini. So we got Ini Mimi Meanie. Ini and Mimi Meanie. My goodness. Alright, so I'd say that is definitely proof to that Ini at least knows of Dr. Gray. Do I have anything else to show you? Key, a folder. Oh, the folding screen, maybe.
Ooh, I better shut my mouth.
What?
I'm not gonna give you any information about evidence, pal.
Oh. Alright, well, that's nothing. Guide map. Yeah, nothing else is gonna be. Actually, what about the newspaper clipping he gave to me? Oh, no, okay. Basically, he doesn't want to talk to me, because, I mean, as fun as Gumshoe is, he's technically on the other side. Because apparently working as a defense lawyer, you work against the police in this universe. So, let's go back to Ini. And we will present the Magatama. Actually, what happens if I just straight up present the newspaper clipping? Like, I'm really sorry, but, yeah, okay, she thinks I'm giving it to her. Alright, Magatama! Magatama! Let's do this! I'm actually surprised that they didn't use the Magatama in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is a fighting game, that Phoenix Wright is actually a playable character, and his, like, whole shtick is he can collect evidence and, like, do the objection thing, but I'm surprised they never used the Magatama as something you could find to, like, hold the character. I don't know, that's just a thing if you're into fighting games. Blah blah blah, if you know who he is, blah blah blah, you need proof. And the newspaper clipping 2. Take that! Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Meanie. Meanie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Meanie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Oh, we broke the lock! That's an easy one. Obviously, you need one piece of evidence, but the more locks there are, kind of the more correct answers you need. And some of them get pretty in-depth and take a while. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Meanie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Yeah. Having to, like, repeat the same, like, thing to explain things to everyone when you just don't want to relive it. Like, not a fun thing. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Awesome. I mean, again, that's the whole point. You can easily lose a lot of health. The health does refill when you go to like the trial, so it's not like it stays like with you and you just have permanent damage to your life bar. Where should we be going? Oops, nope. Okay, there we go. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Kurine Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. And obviously she won't come with you, like she was just your little partner for that part. Hey, wait! She ran off, again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. And I guess we'll talk to her. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, Solid Snake? Huh? Must be Maya. Oh, it's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Yay, it's Mia! Or actually, it's Maya... like, channeling Mia? Yeah. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But, whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. It's a weird crutch. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But... So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Yeah, so I guess Mia and Maya actually can't talk to each other, because one's channeling the other. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me, please. Believe in your convictions, and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Easy for you to say. You're dead. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Evidence? How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. And they're speaking not metaphorically. Here's a key. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how could I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Oh, psych locks! Why would Mia have psych locks? Why wouldn't she just tell us? This is not the time to keep secrets. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psych locks. Which means, Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? What indeed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Finally, that was a very long first day of investigation for the first, real case. But that means we will be going on to the trial portion, the kind of meat of the game. With that, I'm PhilInTheBlanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.